Today, I'm going to give you the 5 tips that I followed that led me to losing 15 pounds of fat and defining more muscle. Coming up. Let's build together. So are you tired? Are you tired of the way you feel, the way you look? Constantly compromising with yourself about your reflection in the mirror? This is the point that I reached. I got tired of letting my disabilities define me. I got tired of the way I looked. I got tired of the way I felt day in and day out. Only then, when you reach that floor, that low point, where you are absolutely tired of your current situation, tired of your unhealthy lifestyle, only then will change occur. You have to be tired. You have to be completely sure that you don't want to continue another day unhealthy in that state, in that mindset, in that emotional roller coaster. That is when I reached the point where I decided things have to change. See, this is a totally different lifestyle. This is a new you that you're building. So all the old things that you used to do, you don't do anymore. This is not a New Year's resolution. This is not a fad. This is not a pair of jeans where you're trying it on one day and then you're gonna try something different the next day. This is a complete, redefined, better built, better understood, happier you. So you can't just blindly change your nutrition. You can't go from horrible eating habits to, oh, you know what? I'm gonna eat once a day. There are all these eat once a day diets out there, and that's fine, and that may work for a certain group of people. But I always tell people this: if you have been eating horrible for years on end, and then all of a sudden you decide to go to one day of eating, it is the worst mistake that you can make. Your body is not prepared for a sudden drastic change that way. You will do yourself more harm than good. You need a nutritional aid, a guide. And what I had to use is I started using MyFitnessPal. It's an app that you can download. And when I started logging all the food that I was eating, I saw then the real effect and the real cause of why I was gaining weight. I was in a calorie surplus, and you have to be in a calorie deficit in order to cut fat. So it wasn't until I had something, a tool, and you can go to my video, Tools to Lose, and it'll go more in depth about how I use this app. But once I started using this app, that's when I realized and I was able to see actual numbers, actual data of why I was going in the direction I was going in. So this way I could start curving my direction and literally seeing what my intake was. You need a guide, you need support. I'm support. Other people that are trying to go the same direction as you are support. You have to be determined. You have to be disciplined. So when everybody in your household, if your household is eating unhealthy or just eating period, you have to set aside a certain portion of that food or either meal prep in order for you to stay disciplined. There are 2 horrible environments I always say, and I tell people this all the time. The workplace and your household are the 2 most places that will attack your nutrition. And you have to be disciplined enough to fend that off. So I started meal prepping. I had to meal prep. This way I meal prep for lunches at work, I meal prep for my dinners at home, and I would eat strictly those. And I would dedicate at least one meal or one day where I would allow myself to enjoy and entice some things. And even then, because I had changed my lifestyle, even then I'm still a little strict on what I indulge in. See, so you gotta be disciplined. I had to be disciplined. And in being disciplined, that's when I saw results. That's when I turned around and realized I lost 15 pounds of fat by staying disciplined, and changing and sticking to my nutrition. So yes, nutrition is a big part of cutting fat. But the next thing I had to do is I had to implement a fitness regimen. I had to exercise. I exercised 5, maybe 6 days out of 7. And maybe one of those days may be a lower impact day, but the rest of those I'm hitting it hard. I'm weightlifting, I'm doing calisthenics, I'm doing cardio. You have to incorporate this. So you need to start off with at least 3 days where you do some type of fitness activity, whether it be cardio, resistance bands, and weightlifting. Start off with 3 days and then build your way up. Don't try to eat the whole elephant at once. You got to eat one piece at a time. So that means you start off with 3 days, and if you can go up to 4, then you go up to 4. But most people make the common mistake of trying to attack too much, and then that detours you. I had to build myself up to where I am now. And you're gonna have to do the same. This is the harsh reality. So are you ready to accept that? If so, I challenge you to start this week, start today even, changing your life and making it better for you. I hope that you guys subscribe. I hope that you guys like. I hope that you guys join. My motto is let's build together, and that's what I plan to do here on That Guy Health's YouTube channel. You guys keep coming back. I'm gonna have cooking episodes coming up to show you how to make those dishes more healthy. We're gonna have workout episodes coming up so you guys can join me in and do some of the exercises that I do. With that being said, it's time to change your life. Go do it. Let's build together.